Hello Capricorn, thank you for tuning into your love read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Modern Spellcaster's Tarot by Melanie Marquis, illustrated by Scott Murphy. For the supportive oracle cards, I'm using the Angel Answers Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Already shuffled. First half will be relationship, second half will be for singles, and the oracle cards pop in where necessary. Got a bunch of face down cards. Alright, let's see how this is going to work out. Now, now this seems to be the start here. Alright, Capricorn. What I'm seeing here is like that Magician is your partner's side. The Magician is your partner's side, and you're the King of Wands. Your partner's creating a change here. They're creating what they want from the situation. And I feel like you're very supportive, and I feel like you're very supportive and going right with them on this. Which, that seems good. This seems to be what comes in next. Because this is where everything is starting from. Things seem to start from the best of intentions. Now this seems to be creating a change here. Your partner has the world on their side. They're going to a whole new phase of life. And when I'm seeing the Nine of Swords, something is happening here that you're just like, I didn't see it this way before. The way I'm connecting with your card especially is like something is coming to light here and you didn't view it the way that it's happening. The way it's playing out, you're just like, that is not at all what I was thinking was going to happen here. That's what I'm getting. And your partner has the world here, like they're going through this whole change. This is a whole new phase, and I don't feel like you're comfortable with it. Now, I'm wondering if you knew about it, and just as it's happening, it's uncomfortable. No, I don't think that's it. You didn't see it this way. You didn't see it this way at all. And I feel like the 9 is telling me, like, you're not completely devastated right now, but you're really unhappy about where it's headed. That's what I think is going on right here. Now, as this goes forward, the next thing that's really strong here is you have the Two of Cups in your spiritual position, the Four of Wands for where this is headed. You're very dedicated to your partner. Your partner's moving forward. You're with your partner. You're in it for them. The love you have for them is pulling you forward on this situation. That seems to be what you're holding on to and why you're moving forward, because I'm not getting that you're liking this at all, quite frankly. Now, your partner seems to be catching on to that. I'm noticing these two cards. This one, to me, this is an active listening card because of the way it looks and because it's the Page of Wands. Wands are usually action for me, but they use air on this one, so that it seems to meld together for me when I see this card. Like, they're actively listening, they're paying attention. I feel like this is more about how they're responding, because I know that person's smiling, but I don't feel like that fits for this situation. I'm getting like they're paying attention and they're realizing what's going on, and they're getting a little idea that, you know, we need to change things. I need to do something a little different, because they seem to realize like this is really not to your liking. Now, they realize they have to do that, but I also have the Hermit for them here. They have to they're figuring it out. It's not something that they're able to just change direction, or they haven't seemed to have figured out what it is to do to make it better, but it is here. It's the Hermit is telling me that they're thinking it out. They're trying to figure out a way to make this better. They're trying to. And we start to get into all the face down cards are here at the end. So I feel like this here situation at the end here, there's a lot of unknowns. Because your partner's trying to change direction. They're trying to go a different direction with the situation. Six. Six of Swords here. That's telling me that See, they're feeling like they have to. Okay. They're trying to change it. They're moving away from the previous plan and trying to move towards a different plan. I'm getting like that 7 feeling though, and I want to say that's not the one I'm visualizing though. I'm seeing like that card where the person stands in the center. Isn't that the 9? It could be the 7 of Swords. I'm not going to hunt through it for now, but I'm getting like they're viewing it like they have to do something to make this better, because I feel like they're viewing you as if you're feeling like you're stuck and there's nothing you can do, and that you're just supporting them, and they're thankful for that, but they're realizing like this isn't working for you, and they have to do something. Now this, oddly enough, I feel like when they're trying to change direction here to make this better for you, because they feel like they have to, because they're really thinking this is having a very bad effect on you, this throws things in the air for you. This is the 2 of Pentacles, which is usually about a choice, but I feel like especially the way this is going and the way this person's kind of stepping on this log, like it's throwing things in the air. You're feeling unstable. Yeah, you didn't really like it before, but you don't know where it's going now, and that's not really making you feel good either. So I feel like things are getting throwing up. It's like they're getting thrown in the air for you. You're kind of like, what am I going to do with it now? And I feel like that might be coming across, because I feel like your partner's getting upset about this. And I'm getting like your partner's kind of like, I'm getting the Devil card on their side, but it seems to be a positive thing in the sense of like, it's the care and it's the love between you that's like igniting this. But I feel like they're getting upset because they're like, I'm trying to make this better for you and you're not seeming to like it. And they're just like, they don't seem to know what to do, and they're very frustrated and very angry because they seem to not know what to do. They're like, I can't keep going the same direction, but I can't seem to change things. And they seem very upset about this, because it seems like they're having this moment where they're like, I can't do anything right, and like I can't seem to make this better. There's a frustration side. I feel like you should just be aware of this, because it feels like they're trying to change things because they realize it's not working for you, and they're very, very concerned about that. But as they're trying to change it, I feel like that's making you even more frazzled, because you don't like not knowing where things are going at all, because it went from a place where you weren't liking where it was going to a place where you have no idea where it's going, and you're not any more happy now than you were then. But they're seeming to have this reaction like, it doesn't matter what I do, you're still not happy. That's how it's coming across. It seems like they're just having this moment where they're just very frustrated. I do think this is an argument of some sort, because I'm getting the Tower card on your side. Like, I feel like the frustration and the things being up in the air, I just feel like it all comes together at once. The thing is, there's love between the two of you, definitely. And I feel like that's what it's all built from. It's like your partner was trying to look out for you. It just didn't work. The way they handled it just didn't work. And I feel like they're frustrated, and then then, you know, I feel like it's back and forth. Like, I just feel like this is a moment where it's a bit rough. But I do feel like, I mean, it's not going to be the end all. It's just going to be an uncomfortable moment. That's what I'm trying to say there. Now, we have face down cards. All right, yeah, this is why. As they're changing direction, it's the Weight card. I'm thinking I should have flipped this over before, because it's the same thing. It's taking a while. They're changing direction. They don't know what to do, though. They have the Hermit card there. They have this. They're stopping the way they were going, but they don't know where to go next. The Weight card is there for that reason. They're figuring it out. You have, next to the one where it's up in the air, you're realizing this is going to be up in the air for a few months. That is what's frazzling you. You don't like this as it is, and you realize it's going to hold on for a few months. You're not happy at all. That's making it, I feel like you might be looking at it like this is kind of making it worse, because now it's just making it draw out even longer. But I'm getting the Yes card, and just they're telling me it's just a yes, you go with a yes. So this is good. This needs to happen. This is I feel like your relationship is going to a deeper level during this time, but this is better for this situation as well. So it is going in a good direction. This is a good thing. It's just, it is also leading to this moment of frustration, your partner being very upset, you having this shock moment, like you're not sure what's going on, you know, because your partner seems to be getting upset, and I feel like they're coming at you in the sense of like, I can't do anything right, and that's where you're getting the Tower is coming from, the Devil card. Like you're this shock and this like I feel like there's an argument or something here, a moment happening. It's not the end all of anything, but it's an uncomfortable moment at the very least. Now these are face down. Your partner has, when they do finally figure out what they're going to do, it's a much better plan. And they're going to communicate, they're going to tell you, they're going to lay the whole thing out. I feel like they're going to take more time explaining the details, so this is not a situation where you're surprised when it gets going. I feel like that's a concern on their side. But there's better communication and there's a better plan coming forward when they figure it out, because you do have the Weight card here. On your side, you have a face down card. You're going to like it a lot better. The Opportunity card is opposite of the Ace of Pentacles, and I was assuming because it's Pentacles, you know, Virgo's an Earth card, an Earth sign. Pentacles is an Earth card. I was hoping that was going to work out that way, and it looks like it is. This is going to be a lot more to your liking. It's just getting to this moment to feel a lot more happy, because I do feel like this has a better outcome in the long run. Even though this moment happens here where your partner's upset and they don't feel like they can do anything right. And then I feel like the Tower card is talking about your reaction to that, because I feel like you're also frustrated and it causes a moment. Even though this happens, I feel like things come out. The dirty laundry, for example, is aired. So your partner seems to have more information to create a better future from this. This seems to be purposeful. This helps. Especially with Major Arcana, that means it's probably a really good reason for this to happen, because it's going to bring forth a change. It's very uncomfortable, but it's going to help move things in a positive direction in the long run. And I feel like it does. So it will eventually work out in a very positive way. I just feel like getting through this moment, the situation where it is currently, is what it, holding on through that is what it takes. Good? Good. All right, let's go on to Capricorn singles. Capricorn singles. All right. Messages for Capricorn singles. Empowering information that help them find what they're looking for, help them move their lives in a direction that they want to go, and to see what they need to see to be well informed and ready for what the future is bringing them. Sorry about the nose, it's just one of those days. Alright, let me shuffle them. I'm not sure if we're going to use these, but usually if I shuffle them I can get if we're going to put anything out here. Just the one. Okay. Now, wait a minute, before I get involved in this, hold on. Sorry about that. All right, so single Capricorn. Somebody came into your life here. No. Somebody's been in your life. And I feel like they're going to be in your life. So somebody's around you, they've been around you for a while, and they're going to be around you for a while. The fact that they showed interest in you in a possible relationship, that's the Tower card. You were not thinking this person felt this way for you. So when it came forward, or they kind of started talking to you, or gave you the signal, or asked you out, whatever it may be, that was a shock to you. And it kind of like threw things around, like, you know what, maybe I've been seeing this the wrong way this whole time. Now, one of the reasons this is so powerful in the past is because I'm getting you have the Queen of Cups here at the bottom, because not only do you have feelings for this person, they're pretty developed, but you've been keeping it to yourself. It's almost like you've been admiring from afar or from a distance, whatever you want to put it, but you have feelings for this person. You've just been keeping it, a little quiet because you didn't feel they felt the same way. I'm also getting, as it goes forward here, like these feelings are really kind of sinking in, and I feel like you're about to show this cup. At some point, I feel like you're going to show that how you feel. Now, I'm also getting that because, like I said, I don't usually read cards upside down, but if they come out upside down, I go with it. Ten of Wands here, I feel like you're releasing all these burdens. Like, I feel like you've been feeling this way for this person for a while, and you're just deciding, I don't want to hold this secret anymore. It seems like they're conducive with it, and I just want to be out front about it. I just want to let go of this secret, my secret crush, if you will. That doesn't have to be a crush anymore because it looks like they feel the same way. Now, this creates a very powerful moment because I feel like the Two of Cups is there and you guys get along really well, and just like there's a really intimate, joyful moment from that. I feel like the Two of Cups is saying you have a great moment. I feel like you're soon after this wonderful moment, because one of the reasons this moment is so good is because I feel like the way you explain how you feel, and I don't know if they're giving it back the same way. I just feel like you're kind of assuming they feel the same way. And it's a very open, honest feeling for you, and you're just going with it and enjoying this moment. Fairly soon after, I feel like you're finding out that they're not on the same page you are just yet. Now, when I'm seeing this come forward, I feel like this is rough. Because to you, I'm getting that this is not working. The Five of Swords, you know where you stand, and you feel like where they stand is not matching. And that seems like this is not a good thing for you. I'm kind of looking at this like you put yourself out there, and it just didn't fly. So you're kind of like standing on this stage in front of the world, and now everybody knows what you're thinking, and you're just kind of, it's almost like a little embarrassing because it's almost like it's not conducive, like the world is not agreeing with you. So you're just kind of feeling embarrassed that you put yourself out there, and you're a little defensive, which is understandable. That seems to be that's connected with this card, like after you find this out. And I feel like there's a little bit of there's a disconnect for you here. Now, when you get the Page of Cups in the future, it's not that the other person doesn't have feelings for you. They just haven't developed them to the level you have yet. But I feel like it's still there. It's just not they can't match your level, at least not yet. The question is this going to hold on long enough for you to find out if it will meet? Because my next spot here we're going into, we got these two cards. We got the Six of Swords with the Emperor card here. I feel like you're having a moment where you're not really sure. I feel like you're still seeing this person, but I'm getting that moment of embarrassment where you put yourself out there and said exactly how you feel, and you're realizing afterwards that the other person is not feeling the same way you are. I feel like this is kind of like you're wondering if this is even a good idea for you to be involved with. I'm getting this moment where you're kind of like the Six of Swords, like you're toying with the thought of like, you know what, maybe I should just, call this quits for now because I don't see this really working out, and the longer I get involved with this, the more I feel about this, the harder it is for me to disconnect, because I feel like you really want to be around this person, which I feel like that's why the Emperor is here with the Six of Swords. Like, you're thinking about ending this romantic connection, but your heart is really into this, and it's hard for you to disengage from it. I'm getting, especially with the Angel card popping in here, that you should hold on and try a little longer, because I feel like the other person needs to develop the feelings the way you have. They may need a while to do that, but I feel like they're saying give it a chance, because this is your thoughts, the Hermit card. You're trying to figure out what you should really do. Is there really anything here? The Angel card here says remain positive. Give this a chance. Just hold on for a while, a few months. Give this a chance to really develop, because this might be a lot better than you think. The other person just isn't at your level yet. I don't think they've really given it a thought like you have. They haven't had time to develop it the way you do. the way you did. So just because they're not matching your level right now doesn't mean they can't match it later. I feel like they're saying, hold on. It's going to take a few months at least. It's going to take a while. But it looks like there's a very good chance they're going to meet the same level you're at later on in the game. I just feel like it's very uncomfortable, and I feel like it's painful because you put yourself right out there and you were so excited and felt so good. You thought they felt the same way. When it turns out they don't, I just feel like it's kind of came crashing in on you, and it was painful and it was hard. But the advice here at the end is just hold on. It's going to take a few months for them to get to your level, but they can get to your level. And that's what it's all about. If they get there at some point, I feel like this can still work out for you. It's just kind of like feeling awkward until that moment happens. Because I feel like that's kind of the thing for you. You're kind of feeling awkward and out of place. Like you put your heart right out there, and it's just kind of like got chopped up a little bit. And you're just like, ugh. But the way it's chopped up and feeling, you're like, you're not realizing it can heal, and it can actually be, this can still work out and still hit that level you're looking for. I feel like that's the thing. The pain seems to be overriding it, which makes sense, but they're saying, hold on, give this a few months. You may be surprised at the connection that really is possible here. Good? Good. All right, I'm going to wrap that up there. Thank you for watching. Of course, if you'd like a reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.